Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see.
And today I'm showing you how we're going to be building a huge smelter system. A sorting system, sorry, that's fine. Oh. It's a sorting system that can either sort unsmelted stuff, or we can even smelt and it will sort those afterwards. So let's get on. I had this big, huge land ready to go. I'm gonna have to terraform out these tools. I'm gonna actually pick this in case and a few extra diamonds just in case. So for me to get started, what I'm gonna start with is cutting down the trees, and I'll be right back when I'm done with that. Okay, so this next step is gonna be the hardest step out of 3. After you're done mining all the trees, you should just have this big bumpy land. You're not really gonna enjoy building on a bumpy land, so what I would do is terraform everything down to this level of where your chest is at. For the glowstone, you're gonna have to destroy those 2 and replace them. That's usually I have some glowstone pre-made with me. After you're done, make sure you put everything that you're not going to be using in the trash. At the end, except valuables. If you find something valuable, that's awesome. So let's get started on this video. Because I move everything down, all the glowstone pathways if you have that lit. Let's get started. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so we're still not finished yet. I know it seems like a lot right now, but we still have a lot more terraforming to do. Just want to get on camera real quick. Next step is before we fill in any of the holes to make it all completely. We're gonna remove these plants right here. These extra plants are on the correct level and also in the holes to make it a lot more easier to place. So you're actually gonna get a lot more. If there's flowers or 2, you can actually give it to someone too. Because you're probably gonna end up with tons and tons of stuff, depending on how big you get of a pot. If it's on the server, it depends on how much you buy or have available. Because it's land I bought myself, so I basically bought land for this video. And all I'm doing now is checking the area out. Make sure we got everything ready to go for the next step, which it is. And also, not gonna be like this. Eat. Make sure you eat too. It's important. Don't go dead on yourself. If you're in creative mode, that's gonna be easy. This stuff's gonna be easy. So, all the stuff I'll bring home with me and use. I'm not sure how much chance for the chest yet. I guess I might have to go home and empty this out first, and then get the chest. So for now, we don't need glowstone. So I'm just gonna put all the glowstone up for now. Same with the diamonds. So what I'm doing is putting away the materials I don't need into these chests, because these chests will go home with me to be used for my house. So the next step I'm not going to do on video either. You can actually use your stuff that you just collected from the terraforming to fill in these holes. You get to fill these all up so they're all flat. And don't worry about fixing these down. As long as you have some type of way of knowing which way is which, you're good. So fill in all these holes, get it level. If you want to, you can even dig more. Up to you. I wouldn't really dig and get more materials. Alright. So now that is done. That took forever. So I actually used old dirt for that reef, which needed a lot of stone, but I don't worry about stone right now. Which that would take forever to do and fix. Oh, I can always fix it later. I had 47 pieces of dirt left, after all that filling up. So that was a lot of dirt used. If you actually notice, there's pigs spawning everywhere now. There's enough space. They're not gonna be in the way of the Hercules, so let's get started on this build here. So I'm gonna temporarily put up my tools in here and get out the first process I will need. You're gonna need a pickaxe for this step, and that's placing 2 pillars across, all the way up to you run out of blocks. So you use your block of choice, or you can go back and use one of these destroyed blocks. You don't have to use a block of choice. It's up to you. I'm gonna start off with. You do not have to use up all your blocks for this. The materials coming up will actually count how much storage you want. So I'm already had a head count of how many storage systems I'm using. And let's get to the speed run. I'm not actually showing you how to do it, so you can just watch the speed run and figure it out. Okay, so after that, you can put away the extra of those blocks that you may have. The next step. So the reason why we did that as a temporary wall is for this upcoming step of placing the hoppers. The hoppers, the amount of hoppers I will need will depend on how much hoppers you will need. According to my list, I need 68 hoppers, so that was a pretty expensive deal for only 15 storage sections, plus an end deposit for any extra blocks that go through. So what I'm gonna do is go like that against the blocks. The blocks make it easier to place down the hoppers. And since this is a real quick process, I do not need to do a speed run on this part. So for the end part, we're just gonna place a hopper there, like that, and like that, then destroy the hopper. Now before you go, you're going to want to come up here, keep hitting shift, and going across all the way across until you complete the area. That is the input. Hoppers always go down before they go across. But this, what we're doing here is we're going to force it to go all the way across in here if it's not that would block. We'll continue going across and then go down in its proper section. After you're done doing that, of course, like always, you don't need to keep these blocks. You actually prefer to be removed because you're going to need the box of choice soon. So after you're done removing the blocks, that's it right there. So now you got your hopper starter. Now you can put away your blocks of choice for now. Your next step is pretty simple. Is using in your chest. I'll start with trap chest and going on with your actual chest. And then we'll get to the next step. See you in the next step. Okay, so next step is also for simple. If any extra materials you do have, you can deposit it back in here, as they will not be needed. Keep the hoppers though. You can get ready to spend on the steps. So you're gonna need your blocks of choice again: redstone torches, sticky characters, and redstone repeaters. So this step's gonna be a little hard, so I'm gonna show you how to do it real quick. I'll do for the redstone torches. We're gonna dig 2 down in your ground. I'm gonna go all the way across. I have to ship out my shovel. Let me go get it. Make sure you bring the proper tools needed for this, because you're doing some more. Ooh. Where did it go? I'll put it back in there. Okay. So make sure you bring the right amount of tools needed for your project. Let's go down this area all the way through to reach the end. I'm only going to show you one, but I will show you how to put the redstone torches all the way through. Oh good, I have a pickaxe. So let's go all the way through. The last one. So you can go all the way down your line where you want to sort. Only items you want to sort. The last chest, leave blank, because that depends on how many torches you're gonna need to. Leave this last one blank, and then for the sorting part, you're gonna need a right there, repeater, block, comparator, dust, and repeat all the way down the line, leaving the last one blank. So see you in the next clip. Okay, so now that's done. Yes, it's okay to duplicate these together. What actually happened here, if you guys didn't notice, I know, I ran out of my block of choice and I had to substitute with cobble, which is fine. So we get some extra redstone from that, so I'm just gonna put that away. And an extra comparator and an extra redstone torch. Now what's next is making sure you got everything set up. So you're gonna need a furnace at this point. And some chests. So this next step should be pretty simple. We're gonna put across by however how many you want to go away from your machine. I want a input from my outside of the place, and then my storage system to be inside. So basically what I'm gonna do is build a shed on the outside for the input, and then the storage system separate. So I'm gonna get to work on that in the speed run. Let's go to the speed run for the rest of the. Okay, so now that's done. For the advanced furnace, this is where it's the advanced sorting system. All I did was do that. The coal goes up, then the chest hovers over it for the input. So it's very compact. Then after some furnacing through the items, we'll come down here, get sorted out like normal. Now for the items, let me see if I can do an example. I should be able to now, actually. So for my example, I want glass to be smelted too, but I can't do that at the moment. So I'll be right back when, actually, I'm gonna have diamonds go into the input, because I kind of far enough for each item that I can mine. So you're gonna want to separate all of this to 19, put one of each like that. You're gonna see it activates at least once to put it in there. So now, when you put it in this chest, it gets activated. and pushes 1 diamond through. And then you would do that for the rest of the items to sort them. Now for the output, let's just for example, this was an available item. It went all the way through the system. All the way through the system into this chest. That's what it's supposed to do. It's output chest. Now when you're for the building quick, I'm gonna give you a heads up. I'm not gonna block the hoppers. I'm not gonna have the hoppers at all. You can, just do not block the chest with solid blocks or when using your stairs or half slabs, because that will allow the chest to open. The chests have to be openable for the things to come into it and for you to open it also. So that's important to keep a note of when doing this. Otherwise, you're fine. So I'm gonna get to the building part, and that'll be the end of this video. Okay, so now I'm finished with the building. I'm gonna show what I did. If you notice, my balance went down highly. I bought tons and tons of materials to complete this and for the items I'm gonna put in. So each one of these things costs a lot of money. If you're on my server, you can talk to an admin about, or talk to me actually, about buying them. I'll give you a price check over each one. So, this is really expensive build. We can start between glass, stone, bread, and all that stuff. And we also got an output chest with nothing on it. And this could be expanded in the future if you feel like it, but this is all the essentials I think I would need. The most expensive one I found was emeralds and diamonds I didn't need to buy at all, except one diamond, because I already had diamonds. Redstone, same with redstone, I already had redstone at my house, and same with iron. The rest of it is pretty expensive to grab, as I had a lot to do to get it. Now, the last step of this build, and this is an optional step, is to do some landscaping around the area. Make it look nice, make it look natural as possible as you can do. What I'll do is I'll do it real quick and show you what I have done to make it look natural. And you can, I will show you what I did, and at the end of this video, like I said, landscaping should be one of the easiest parts of a survival world. Okay, so I didn't do much because I really did run out of materials, but what I will do is just make it look natural like that. Keep filling up all the holes until it's all filled up. Like that. Sometimes you actually make it too flat, or you can just keep it flat for future builds, up to you. Like I said, that's optional. And that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.